Amazing.
Heyo, what's up, you cheese bags? It's me, Lee, and Dave. It's the Stoning Rolls. Oh my goodness, we got some good news to talk about this week. Actually, there's like the writer strike is over, so there's some positive news in that arena. Also, we got butt stuff coming at you. I don't know if you watch the show regularly, but we talk about all kinds of scats on the show.
Different intro musics.
Oh, there's so many conflicting songs going on right now. What you got to do with music is play every song at the same time. So that's what I've learned.
Feel it. Yes.
So the WGA officially ended the strike.
Good news. Yeah. WGA strike is over. SAG strike's still going, but talks are going to start with the AMPTP on Monday. Essentially, the writers got a really good deal. We don't know the details yet. This is all very exciting though, because they essentially, it sounds like they got everything they were asking for, which means the writers are probably going to get that. And it's because of everyone like us just fucking sticking our middle finger to the man, right?
Yeah.
Right up the butts in an unpleasurable way.
I think it's a great way to show numbers, show force. You know, like we got a band together. Because you got to change always comes from the bottom up. That's what they say. That's specifically what
early
Bernie Sanders
on,
says.
Bernie. Yeah,
that's true. Why would they? Why would the studios want to change? They got it made. They're making all the money, and I think the people with the money are like, I like this. Why would I give it to anyone else? And that's
they're monsters. How to make the money again?
Yeah, how do we do that?
You know.
You can subscribe to the Patreon.
We won't. I don't know.
Yeah, there is a little thing you could do, which is patreon.com/Stoning Rolls podcast. For $3 to $6 a month, you could help save the life of a young squirrel. We'll get into that later.
We will. Janelle78 is in the chat. She says, hey, guys.
Yay, hey,
over. All right.
Yeah.
I'm glad that is. We're making progress.
Thank you for showing up.
We're making progress.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
We're doing it. Doing it.
Oh, here it comes, ladies and gentlemen.
We're running out of all of our...
Doing it well.
There it is.
We're using them too quick, guys. We're not going to make it.
We're blowing our load, Aristotle.
That one gets unlimited plays, though.
That gets unlimited plays. Oh, boy.
I signed up for the unlimited plan there.
Oh, my goodness. It has been a week, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't even know how this week went by. I've been in a dark rabbit hole of a space this whole entire time. What is time?
Time is a construct invented by capitalists.
This is what got me down. Capitalism.
Oh,
yeah.
There's an emergency happening outside. I'll let it pass.
An emergency. Oh, I thought there was something going on. But... Ooh, that's not Ringo acting up.
Ringo's constantly dialing the police, and it's getting on my nerves.
You're getting swatted by Ringo? That's not cool.
We had a ghost call saying that you were being loud while he was sleeping, and it was pretty rude. And you put cat poop in his shoes, too? That's pretty rude.
Yeah.
Ghost police show up for rude offenses as well.
Do you guys remember the Bill Cosby movie, Ghost? I'm not going to bring up Bill Cosby.
Oh, you just said you brought him up.
Pre-show and
it's a terrible person. Don't even remember
pre-show.
that.
What is this pre-show you speak of, Dave?
So, you know, the special content that we make for the Patreon subscribers.
Oh, where can we find that? At patreon.com/Stoning Rolls podcast?
I will not.
I notice we don't ever do that, so I'm doing it a lot now.
You know who is great? Mitch Hedberg. Mitch Hedberg was great.
Mitch Hedberg
one of the greats.
Was phenomenal. What made you think of him? Comedy
I don't know.
in general?
I thought of funny
drugs.
People. I was thinking of funny people who don't rape. That was Mitch Hedberg was the first person that came to mind. He was actually funny too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I ran
just
into
keep bringing it to these wonderful conversations.
Because I just go where the flow goes. I ran into. Do you ever go around town? Who did I run into the other day? It's L.A. You could run
Are
into
you okay?
anybody. Yeah, I took. Listen, this is the Stony
The
Rolls.
meter that
The
you're
meter.
You're turning into the dude in the back of the limo. Just
Listen, man. Like, okay, that's just.
the Gretchen will not stand, man.
It's just all right. I
She's
should get
a
my
young
the
robe.
girl.
camera to go down with him. Like,
All right, I'll be right back. 1 second. You
There
guys
you go.
carry on.
Oh no, he's taking his clothes off.
I am. No, I'm going full dude.
Oh, you're getting
Oh,
the robe. Oh,
you
way
had
to
a
make-
dude
way to
robe
one up
ready?
us.
I'm full dude today, bro.
all of a sudden, he just has a white Russian in his hand.
Just
What
comes out of the bottom.
What?
Of her.
What are you? What are you talking about,
Oh, my
guys?
God.
I mean,
So
come on.
good.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm just full dude mode today. It
Oh
has
my
been a
God.
week. It has
I
been a week.
just realized who we are, guys. I'm so happy it happened live.
Yes. Yeah, I think it.
Harry, you're obviously the dude. I'm Walter. Dave's Donnie.
Holy
Oh,
shit!
Oh no!
Oh, I hate it.
It works. I think though. I think it's perfect. I mean, I listen. I'm cool.
Oh,
That's
did we just
like,
get our Halloween costume?
I
ideas,
think
guys?
we're gonna go with the guys.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh my God, we are going to be.
Could
that.
we could have bowling shirts made that say Stoning Rolls too.
We have to do that.
Should.
We have to do that.
And
I
a
might
Because
just
how
have-
is the
bowling
Stoning
ball like
Rolls
knocking
not-
over a bunch of
Yeah.
joints.
Yeah, I might just have a T-shirt that I paint like a draw on, because
Like a
Is-
tuxedo T-shirt.
because I'm going to the supermarket writing checks for 78 cents. You know what I'm saying?
On 9/11 of all days.
On 9/11, yeah. Oh boy.
Did you guys make the connection between rolls and bowling?
Holy shit.
What?
Wait a second. I'm glad that happened on the air too.
Everybody's like
unless you
breaking
guys are messing
boundaries.
with me, but I just realized that
Oh my
No.
Stoning
goodness.
rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, because
it's a bowling
meant it.
team.
That was totally on purpose. There was never a doubt in my mind that we would do that.
Well, run that through the
the Holy Trinity.
machine. It's gonna. This is turning. Didn't you just say you're not much of a conspiracy? Was that during the pre-show?
No,
Yeah, that
You
doesn't
can
count if
access
it's
on our
during the pre-show.
Patreon.
I'm a different
No.
person during this show. Damn it! I didn't watch my friends die face down in the muck, so
There it
that you
is.
could get on
Yeah.
this podcast and tell me what to say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
see?
a very
Oh my
small
God, that's
circle.
perfect. Yeah, just go
I
easy,
gave you
man.
Joe by 3:00.
It's great. Look, I'm getting a little bit elevated. I'm floating out of my chair a little bit. Look at the meter.
Oh, cool.
Let's check the meter.
It's been about 15 minutes since you've eaten that.
That was the other half.
Oh, I was at an engagement party the other night. Can't remember what night it was. And I did the
Three
shroom
abs.
chocolates.
Yeah.
You ate chocolates?
I had shroom chocolates at this
Oh,
engagement party.
How do you have fun with shrooms? I feel like shrooms are an experience of like self-actualization, realization, and like a journey beyond
Yes.
the mind.
Oh,
Yes,
I don't know
but
if I
these
want-
shroom chocolates, they take you up until the point of that. You don't actually reach that point.
Oh, okay.
You just get the
You just-
little high and like a little existential. But
Just
like
edge.
there was one moment where I almost went into that deep blue sea of
Whoa.
the mind and the universe, where I was watching my aunt giving a speech, and then I noticed that I was watching my consciousness was separated from my
Yeah.
point of view. If that makes
Whoa.
sense.
Yeah.
So I was like
you were
watching from my point of view,
astro-projecting.
but I was also witnessing myself watch it.
Yeah.
It was very strange. And then
You
it
were-
like that happened for like 2 minutes, and then I went back.
Were
But I
you
wanna
bored
take it
watching yourself
further.
watch something though? Was that
No, man.
boring? Oh,
I'm
okay.
always entertaining as fuck, yo.
I've heard of that. I've heard of that similar like experience from people on Salvia before.
Salvia.
Yeah,
we
I
should
wonder
talk
if
about.
that's like
We
a-
should talk on the late night show. Roach Clips show. I think is that what we're calling it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can watch those at patreon.com/Stoning Rolls podcast. We should talk about our Salvia trips.
Yeah. Well, I've never had it. Well, you guys have had that. I remember when that Miley Cyrus got in trouble for smoking that or something like 20 years ago. Miley Cyrus got in trouble for smoking Salvia. Like, remember that? Y'all remember that?
I don't remember that.
Now weed is totally legal, and it's not even a thing anymore.
Judella, what did you learn on shrooms? What did I learn? I learned that love is love and we are one, but Republicans are still pretty dumb.
Yeah.
I feel like I've had that experience without shrooms.
Yeah. That's pretty...
No, there were like, it was an interesting mix of like, different ideologies politically.
Yeah.
And it is interesting, like one-on-one, there's like zero problems. You find that you agree with a lot of the same things, obviously, because you're human beings, and especially when you're on shrooms and you're like feeling the energy. Yeah, it's easier to like understand the energy as opposed to the person, if that makes sense. Yeah. But then they start like grouping up and making policies, and then we have a government shutdown on Sunday, and they can't get shit done because they're fucking jerking off and just coming in each other's faces.
That was a good segue.
That's a perfect description of what's going on in the world right now. Yeah. Do you think the comet is just going to come and destroy the Earth?
No, not for another several hundred years.
There's one that's coming in like 170 years or something like that. And that's the one they returned part of it to Earth recently to analyze it, I guess. But I guess in 150 years or so, we can knock it off course. Yeah. It has potential to destroy a city. Although they say that we don't know for sure. Yeah.
We're going to be long gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not making it to 65, let alone 165.
There will be no ice left, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the climate will get us first, I agree.
You guys want to hear something crazy?
Crazier than a comet destroying the planet? Sure.
Yeah, because it's happening here on Earth in New York City.
Okay.
Ooh, is this what I think it is?
Yeah, we're talking real life RoboCop, but not like real RoboCop.
But not like the one that I haven't seen still.
Not like that yet.
NYPD security robot will be patrolling Times Square subway station.
Yeah,
that's not a good idea.
I gotta tell you something.
I mean,
there's a robot that patrols these hospitals. There's like a police robot right 2 blocks that way by the Scientology Center. I gotta record it next time I see it because it looks like R2D2.
I just like this.
Which one do you trust?
Sorry,
more?
I'm reading this article. It's absolutely insane. Like, they say that the authority, it's meant to be there to keep you safe. It can't like shoot you. It can't do anything but record your audio and a video of you. It does exactly what every other fucking cop is supposed to do, which is to report the crime after it's taken. But this little fucking fat,
it's also a person
Pixar
with an
version of like I don't even like, it looks like a Pixar version of like a fucking vibrator, Wally vibrator,
.com,
and it's just gonna roll around the subway going like, you have 10 seconds. Stop it. Stop it.
I'm looking at you. I'm watching here.
No chance of that going wrong.
Yeah, right.
K5.
Yeah, Glare Wormhole says
it's meant to keep you safe, but quote, doesn't have the capability to respond to actual emergencies in the station. It can't physically or verbally apprehend suspects. So how is the multiple hundreds of millions of dollars, taxed dollars, that could be going to feed homeless people and house homeless people? How come where all that money is going towards a big fucking police robot that can't even protect you? It doesn't even have the, like, Ed 209 at least had guns and had the opportunity, if done right, to protect. It doesn't go right because nothing like that ever goes right. Spoiler alert, Dave. You're missing out. It doesn't go right.
You know what I should do? I should actually do like an art project and like tape like actual like trays of candy to those robots going around. So that's just like they're serving candy and protecting nothing. To serve and protect nothing. Glow Wormhole says there's a robot that patrols Walmart too. I think they will all three start dating and realize that love is love. Which is a good help of being menaced by a New York subway vacuum. Lee,
you know what? I do seem very normal and reasonable about these robot cops. I do.
Robot cops.
It's so aggravating. And okay, so get this. This would like tops the cake. This is so fucking stupid because the tax money I was talking about. New York City is leasing K5 to the NYPD for $9 an hour. So not only did our tax dollars pay for it, they're making
more
the
than some
police
people
pay for it too.
Yeah.
But like
What?
$9 an hour, that sounds like
$9
it's
an hour.
like its paycheck. Is that
Eventually, it's going to be like, fuck this shit. I'm striking. Like,
yeah?
we're really starting off the robot rebellion this early by paying them $9 an hour.
Well, we can't
in
pay
New
them
York
the same as
City.
us.
Yeah. Do you guys remember like
my throat hurts?
you remember like on the highway when you would oh hey Sandra Pinder says
Sandra!
morning from the UK. Good morning.
Sandra, good morning.
Oh,
Thank you so
my.
much for joining.
Hey. Thank you for being a patron and a
Have
viewer.
some coffee.
And a cheese bag. Hey, you remember like back in the day you could get like a radar for your car like to detect like police? Like
Yeah, I had one.
Yeah. And people would be like,
yeah,
"Oh,
the police do get tax money." Sorry, go on.
But it wouldn't be like people would be like, "Oh, isn't that like illegal?" And I'm like, "Look, if they're allowed to watch us sight unseen, we should be able to see them sight unseen." You know what I mean? Like when they hide out and try to pull you over, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, that's what those body cams were supposed to be.
Right.
Well,
And
yeah.
Yeah.
But then they're like, "What if we put
turned
a
off.
button on them?" They can turn them off whenever
Yeah.
the police want them to be turned off.
What if I took my hand and covered it?
Yeah.
Dude, I saw footage today that like it just made me so mad. It was this 15-year-old kid being arrested outside of his parents' house, crying for mom,
Oh,
saying
geez.
mommy. They put him
my
in
goodness.
the car. He's
Distressing.
like, I don't even know what I did. They're not telling him what he did. Then the
Right.
cop goes, "Hey, I'm still recording." You see his hand go over the thing, clicks it, and he accidentally didn't turn it off. It kept rolling. And the video shows him take this 15-year-old and punch him so hard in the face that it broke the 15-year-old's ocular socket.
This is horrific.
This is the police force of America. It's so terrible.
So now I want more of the robots that can't do anything.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
That's just awful.
That
Yeah,
are
the
alive, I'm
cops-
recording you right now.
You can't arrest me. What does he say? I'm OCPD. RoboCop's like,
The spoilers.
he's so
spoilers, but-
badass.
Yeah.
It's
That
so
was a
good.
vague enough
Great.
spoiler.
Yeah,
Dave's not going to
yeah.
know what hit him.
Right. You're a cop. I am a cop. It's so good.
Man, butt stuff. Am I right? Butt stuff.
Yeah, we got some butt
That
stuff
was not such a good.
coming out.
That was a pretty good
soon.
segue. Butt
It
stuff.
was. Yeah. We're stuffed
You
with
know
butt
why?
stuff.
Because sometimes butt stuff comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, we're butt stuffed.
Okay. All right. Justify. Okay. Go on with your butt
Oh
stuff,
no.
Lee. We're all waiting for your butt stuff, Lee.
Doing it well.
Hit them all, Aristotle. Hit all
I'm
the
just going to
buttons.
mash the keyboard right now.
Dude, I'm starting to hallucinate. It's 95 in my apartment for some reason right
Oh,
now.
good. Well, I'm wearing a robe for no apparent reason.
Hey, the dude abides.
The dude abides.
Dude abides, man. This aggression will not
This
stand.
aggression. You did that as like Christopher Walken as the dude.
This aggression
That would be
will
good.
not stand. I am the dude. That would be so weird. That would
That's
be a
just
weird
like your opinion,
man.
man. Wow.
Wow.
My niece does a really fun Christopher Walken impression.
I saw this thing recently about Christopher Walken, his role in the movie Pulp Fiction. Speaking of butt stuff,
Yeah.
the scene in in Pulp Fiction where he's talking to the young Butch about the watch that his friend kept up his ass. Brilliant speech. Someone on the internet, you might be surprised that people on the internet are watching movies very closely.
What?
They made this interesting parallel, and I never made this connection. But later on, unfortunately, Mr. Marcellus Wallace and Butch get captured by a couple of ne'er-do-well deviants, and there's a scene with some more butt stuff, let's say, but it was something that Butch was which triggered his memory of his dad talking about the watch up his butt, and then he had to save not his friend, but his enemy. His
soon to be affiliate.
His
friends.
They're going to be friends at some point.
But yeah, the milkshakes.
They're like, we bonded over this butt experience.
They go get the milkshakes like John Travolta and
$5 milkshakes. It's so funny. Is you like
but it's Bruce Willis and Ving Rhames.
I like watching that movie now because they say like, that's crazy, $5 shake. It's great. And then now you like go get a milkshake and you're like $7.50.
You can't even get a gallon of gas for
$5
for what that milkshake costs.
Yeah.
But just like Christopher Walken put that watch up his butt.
Yeah.
Hans Niemann, a chess player, is in quite the scandal because he is being accused of putting vibrating anal beads in his anus and having somebody trigger him via vibration.
Yes, I've heard this.
He says no, but Piers Morgan on Fox News vehemently disagrees.
I read that article, and the dude was just like, "I don't have time for like this. That's a made up like thing."
But the dude, like, I feel like he didn't like firmly deny it. I saw a denial of it.
He didn't deny.
That would be a good SNL skit.
Here's the thing about like people who lie, and they don't just say the direct answer. So the question was, did you do this with stuff? Piers Morgan's like, did you have stuff up your butt? And the guy said, I don't know why people are talking about
like
this.
Something you'd be interested in or something like that. Yeah.
And then he says this. He says, I can tell you no. He says, I can tell you no. He doesn't say, no, I didn't.
Yeah.
He says,
I can tell you no.
That's what.
But it would
liars.
Be a lie.
Yeah. Those are how liars lie.
Imagine like being a chess champion, right? Yeah. And you win the Super Bowl, and then you're known for sticking vibrating beads up your butt. Now, this is a game for the people watching. You're our new contestants in which member of the Stoning Rolls currently has anal beads in their butt.
Oh, that's a fun game.
One of us has anal beads in our butt, and if you pick the right one, it will vibrate, and that's how you'll be able to tell. So, the contest starts.
Well, this game is fun. I don't have any other music cues.
Oh my God. We got an answer. We got one answer in.
Oh, we did.
Already.
Let me just stand up and sit down for a second. Hold on a second. I have to do something actually.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. No, there's reasons. But wait. But did I just throw people off the scent?
All right.
I heard something hit the ground over there.
I was just
I will tell you, it is not all of us. It's not
all of us.
All of us.
Oh.
Only one of us. Lee is so excited, has to go with him.
No. Wait, hold on. What about me? I could have him.
I think we need a drum roll for the answer, right?
Yeah. We should have a drum roll here somewhere. Let me just see.
Answer's coming in.
That's not a drum roll. Hold on a second.
Drums, it's,
I've got it.
All right. The member who have anal beads in their butt is...
Drum roll. Hold on. There's one. I got one.
That's the anal beads. They're starting now. The anal beads.
Oh my God.
It was me, though.
I think I know who it was, guys. Oh,
Whoa! It was Lee.
Sandra,
It
you
was
owe
Lee.
me a dinner.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Lee, you didn't tell me we were going to play this game.
I didn't tell
too
anyone. I just
have
stuffed the
beads
beads up.
up
Oh,
my
what?
butt.
Oh my God! Hit that button because
You're both winners. You're both winners.
Doing it well.
All right.
This isn't the worst
I'm
carnival
guessing
I've been
Dave-
to.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dave, do you have beads in your butt? Because you got an awfully straight face. But
This
Dave,
might
they're
be-
saying you got a straight face.
Yeah,
It might be a
it's,
trifecta.
you know,
He
this
has
is my
beads
first
in his
rodeo. I know how to control
urethra.
my face.
Yeah, come on, Dave. Just admit it.
God,
You're-
why? Dave, fess up, they're saying. Say, Dave, you fess up to the beads in your butt.
Yeah.
I know we didn't plan this, but 2 out of 3.
I'm not
Had
gonna.
beads
I'm not
in their
gonna get
butt.
bullied by the chat.
I don't care if your kids see this one day.
It's forever a
Chance.
mystery.
Dave,
Yeah.
DP, Dave's got beads in his butt.
DP, Dave's got beads in his butt.
Anyway,
This
I'm not cheating at chess. I'm just feeling real good.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, and I'm actually controlling the vibrations from here. There's a which button is it? I think it's this one.
It's on the soundboard.
doing it well.
Yeah, we did that. We did that one. Oh boy. Yeah.
This episode brought to you by Anal Beads. This time coming in non-stick.
I, I can't believe it's not anal beads.
Oh my goodness. Holy.
We're not well. We're not well, people.
We are not well.
Sick all
Oh
week.
no.
Yeah, at least that's my excuse. I've been sick all week.
I've been sick for the past 3 days. I'll tell you what.
Yeah. Oh no. What you got? What you sick? What's your symptoms? What's going on? Maybe I'll diagnose you from my armchair.
Redness of the skin, inflammation of the lungs. My bones are bleeding for some reason.
All of them? All of your
All
bones
of
are
them,
bleeding?
every single one of them. They're kind of bendy like jelly.
How are the
No,
anal
you know, it's
beads
just-
holding up?
That's
how you
keeping me in.
that sounds
They're
like a-
keeping it all inside Aristotle right now. The beads are keeping it up. The moment I pull that, it's like pulling a ripcord.
That's my
The
prescription.
blinds come down.
A lot of lasagna.
Glow Werball says, how many minutes until James Cameron gets his advertising? Well, exactly 0.
Oh.
You've heard about chess grandmaster Hans Niemann allegedly using vibrating butt beads to help him cheat. Preposterous? We didn't think so. That's why we decided to invent vibrating anal beads that can do even more. Introducing buzzing butt beetles. They'll help remind you when your laundry is ready or when to take that pot roast out of the oven. Now track everything from the stock market to your fantasy football team. Stay on rhythm and use our vibrating butt beat beads as a metronome. Get low balance alerts from your bank and even movie times for films like Avatar, Avatar 2, Avatar 3, Avatar 4, and RoboCop. And when you want to remember a special anniversary date for that certain someone, we've got you pegged. Buzzing butt beetles are also good at settling arguments between friends and lovers. If anyone ever gets on your nerves, just relax and get your nerves back on with your brand new stainless steel industrial strength buzzing butt beetles. Buzzing anal beads for all your banal needs, now in new barbecue and ranch.
Glow Wormhole. Where'd you get that name? And also, you are a true cheese bag if you're mentioning James Francis Cameron.
James Francis Cameron. We
Doing it well.
Ooh, this
You know
robe
what,
is
man? I gotta
warm.
say, I was watching T1
Yeah,
the other
good stuff.
day.
Whoa.
Horror movie.
Such a
Terminator one.
great horror movie.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like little touches in there, like when she's waitressing and she spills the drink on the guy, and there's just that little insert of the kid taking his ice cream scoop and putting it in her
Yeah. In the
apron
shoe
pocket?
or apron, yeah.
and it's like
Yeah.
totally unnecessary, but they spent like time. It's like it adds so much to the scene, and I
It's
feel
those
like
details.
those little details go missing in a lot of movies nowadays. Like
It's-
stuff that isn't necessarily important to the plot, but really
Yeah.
adds like a real
Well,
quality to it.
it also has a psychological effect on people too, because it's lulling you into, this is
You're
just an
sympathizing.
ordinary,
Yeah.
it's a distraction from where the direction of the movie is going.
Yeah.
Also,
break.
like there's all this big to do about John Connor, but the central character of the central through line is Sarah Connor. This is a Sarah Connor evolution movies. She is like becoming the hero that she needs to be. So it's like it's interesting that we even cared in the sequels about like John Connor and whatnot. I think that was such BS. Like it was never about him. It was always about Sarah Connor. I got
I agree.
opinions about
I
it.
agree, and I don't want to sound like it.
Didn't she get a whole Chronicle show?
She did. That was a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the girl from Game of Thrones. What's her name?
Hetty something.
Hedy Lamarr.
Hedy
Lamarr
Lamarr.
was in that. I'm not going to be a gatekeeper here with Terminator fans, but the first two are the only ones that count as Terminator movies. And if you like the other ones, you're dumb. You're not dumb. I take that back.
Well, it's a duology. There was never room or story, in my opinion. There's always room to write yourself out of a corner.
There's always room for more art, Aristotle.
Speaking of writers,
what have you become?
That's what we like writers. We hire them because you can, if you write yourself into a corner, you write yourself up the wall and onto the ceiling. So there's always ways to get out of, to write.
I got to call my brother. That's going to help us a lot, actually.
Way better than a Terminator writing something.
That's true, though. And, that's
what the studio wanted was Terminators going like interior cafe.
Just basically. It was Skynet. It was self-actualized at this point. Yeah,
but we won. Well, the actors.
There's only 2 movies.
We haven't won yet, but we're winning.
There are only 2 Terminator movies that we put a pin in it. Anybody who wants to argue that, you're wrong. And the end. They're the best.
Oh my God, the Beyblade toys. Wait, what are Beyblade toys?
Beyblade toys. Oh no, sorry.
And the beads are the best remedy. That sounds like can we do there was a ghost. Did you guys just see a ghost?
There was a ghost. I don't know if there's a ghost, but there is a. I thought I saw a Superman earlier.
I saw something blue go by. Could you blue screen that later?
Was it a bird?
It would have been a plane. It was super. It was
Aubrey.
Superman, it was Aubrey.
There was a sketch that I remember at LLP we came up with a long time ago. It was you, me, and Zach Edgington were joking about it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman, and why on earth were the 2 other people pointing out birds and planes?
Oh yeah.
Well, no, that's what they thought.
They mistake
thought it was.
But when you see a bird in the sky, you don't go, "It's a bird, it's a plane."
Right.
And then
that's true.
Zach had a funny idea of having 2 people go like, "It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman," and having another person come out going, "Oh, I thought you said there was a bird out here."
Here's a joke. That's pretty good. Well, people aren't pointing out birds, but here's a joke, everybody. Here,
Google. Wait, Aristotle, real quick. We got something from the chat. Can you Google Beyblades?
Beyblades.
What are Beyblades?
I can, but I do have a joke that's
okay. Yeah,
I just wanted to follow. Let me just build the tension now. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a bird.
Because you pooped in your eye.
The bird.
It's a bird.
I also would like to do. I'd like to do one where it's like it's a bird, it's a plane, it's super, and then this giant shit just falls in the person's face, and then the person who's like it's a bird looks over and goes like, that's supposed to be really lucky, and then
it's Superman shitting in your eye.
I mean, what did I tell you about having good ideas during the live show?
No good ideas during live stream. Act like a buffoon. You tell me that every time.
God. You think it would stick, you buffoon?
No, they're non-stick.
You big idiot.
Yeah. Non-stick.
Not back to non-stick.
My beads are non-stick. That's my presidential campaign. My beads are non-stick.
Did I send you that somebody took a hot dog bun and put peanut butter and jelly in it and then put a banana, a whole banana in it?
Yeah. And it's one of those things where you're like, how the fuck didn't I think of that?
Dude, because I always have leftover like hot dog buns. I feel like.
And leftover bananas.
I always have so many hot dog buns.
It's just some people are living life on another level, right? And those are the type of people who make peanut butter banana jelly hot dogs.
That's
great. Figure things out.
Wait.
Ooh, and then you can put that in the air fryer.
We're
you could sprinkle some cinnamon.
What?
You put
tuning in?
Peanut butter and jelly on a hot dog? No.
No. You take a hot dog bun and you put peanut butter and jelly in it. Yeah. And then you put a banana in it, like where the hot dog would go.
Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah, and I'm saying maybe you sprinkle some cinnamon on it and you put it in the air fryer. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
the
you do
air
that.
fryers. That is
What about some Nutella?
Nutella's welcome, yeah.
Well, not a Nutella peanut butter banana hot dog air fryer? Air fryer?
Was that a sentence or was that just a
peanut butter Nutella banana hot dog air fryer? For anybody listening, October 14th,
just
short
hold
blocks.
Up your phone.
And for anybody listening right now who lives in the Los Angeles area, October 14th at Screamfest Film Festival, Short Blocks 4, there's a short film called Dig. And you're going to want to see that shit.
You're going to want to dig it. Dig that shit.
You're going to dig into it so hard, you're going to be calling them non-stick anal beads.
That's the West Coast
go ahead, tell them the catchphrase.
The catchphrase is...
The tagline. Yeah.
Hey, that feels pretty good in there.
They sure do love it.
There's several... No, the tagline is start game, end life.
Yeah.
Because it's about a video game.
Spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
I'm still trying to decipher how computers work right now. I'm having a hard time. We could.
I can only imagine
the reflection of his glasses. It's just he's scrolling.
It's like
Instagram.
Hackers, where it's like projected on his face.
Yeah.
Like,
It's more like the Zach Galifianakis meme, the GIF with all the numbers flying out of his face. That's how I feel right now.
I would like to see Aristotle in Tron, where he just has no idea what to do.
What? Whoa! Everything's so
crazy,
everything's glowing. It's crazy.
How hot does it have to be in LA for at least 2 out of 3 of you to take off your shirts?
Probably at least 32 degrees.
Pretty hot right now.
It is. This is. Where's the drum roll?
This is for the only rolls.
The stoning rolls.
You can't have it that. Oh, now you got the
That's the
pound cake.
That was a long one.
Pound cake.
You got to say something when the drum rolls end, or it's bad luck, Dave.
What?
You just make up something, or the comedy gods will shit in your mouth while you're sleeping.
Oh, well, good.
I'll do this for now.
Like a bird and a plane. There you go. I took off
That's
my
like a
robe.
big heart.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing any pants.
It's so hot, my shirt's sticking to my chest. Staying
He's got a big heart. I feel like
I got a pale body.
I have to get a system to do these clips because I'm on 3 different devices right now trying to get this clip into the chat.
Don't worry, we got 20 more minutes of this before we get into Roach Clips, the post show on patreon.com/Stoning Rolls podcast.
My meter is down about here right now. Let me see.
I got something we can talk about while that's going on because I come prepared. That's French for prepared. So if any of you at home have a Sony PlayStation,
You got your Sony.
I got something to scare you tonight. All of Sony's systems allegedly hacked by new ransomware group. Did you hear about that, Aristotle?
Yes, I heard about that today.
There's a new gang on the dark web claims it breached all of Sony's systems in a ransomware attack. According to a September 25th article from Australian cybersecurity publication Cybersecurity Connect, the PlayStation maker was cracked open by ransom.vc, a new outfit of hackers that's only been operating since September. And, quote, "We have successfully compromised all of Sony's system," Ransom VC proclaimed. We won't ransom them. We will sell the data due to Sony not wanting to pay.
What?
Data is for sale, and we are selling it. So they only luckily they only got about 6,000 files, but there's no telling if your identity is part of that. So they're recommending change your passwords. What was the other recommendation, Dave?
Hide
your kids, hide your wife, change your passwords.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of these companies are doing this two-factor authentication. So like it will send a notification when you're trying to do something to a device of yours, like your phone. So then the hackers obviously don't have that, so they wouldn't be able to get it in.
Yeah, hackers are going crazy. They got the MGM. They shut down MGM in Vegas and a couple other casinos, I think. Like these kids these days, they know how to use computers, and we old people don't. So we're gonna get fucked.
Speaking of,
I don't know what's with the fucking voices today.
What's with the government shutdown? Like,
oh, you mean the day after? Oh, the day after this edited version of this comes out, the government will shut down because Republicans get their heads out of their asses.
I don't like. It's gonna like. They said it's gonna affect like 10,000 like Head Start programs, like for students. Like, I don't understand.
All because they're arguing with each other.
Yeah.
Like, they're holding the country hostage. And I don't know. This might just be me, but this might just be me. But if like one of the first off, the two-party system is completely broken. But if we are going to have a two-party system,
I love a two-system party.
If we are going to have a two-party system, if one of those parties is consistently on the verge of having the entire government shut down, maybe we need to think about like getting another party in. To kind of counter the party that is acting like complete and total dipshits.
Right.
And making sure children... Like, I don't understand why they want children to go hungry. Everything they do involves children going hungry.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
Plus, I ordered a fleshlight, and now it's not going to come on time.
Man, did somebody give you a gift card or something?
I'm not going to come on time.
I mean,
oh man, you know what we saw the other day too was like these really cool toys that was like a balloon head, but they were like marionettes with a balloon head.
Yes,
and they were holding swords, the marionettes.
Those
and you were
and
you could play each other, and to whoever pops the other's head first, I guess, is the victor of the marionette.
It's like
sword fighting.
It's like Rock'em Sock'em Robots, but like with a sword and you actually pop their head off.
Why are all games so violent?
They got to train you for war, Lee. We all
why does the game involve popping another human's head?
Hang on.
Humans are innately a belligerent species.
Was that?
Turns out we.
Was that your
fight.
Cosby? What is going on tonight? Did you guys
good
team
golly.
up?
Yeah. This was unplanned.
Cosby.
Was that an accidental Cosby?
It was an accidental Cosby,
which
is the worst.
Yeah,
accidental Cosbys. You don't want any of those. Not even an on-purpose one.
Episode 13 was the last episode. Dave left. He's just left.
Dave just
he's back.
13.
He's
Unlucky.
Like,
no
your
wonder.
Episode 13 and the show is just over.
Your feet couldn't handle it.
We've only just begun.
You know what else is over? The
Carpenters.
WGA strike. Look
Yeah.
at that segue.
Yeah.
That was a good segue.
Back on track.
I'll bring up Karen Carpenter some other time.
She's incredible. I just today I was watching a video of her doing drum solo.
On the drums? Yeah. Incredible drummer. Where the hell were the like?
Quite a singer.
Why do birds suddenly appear? Like, why couldn't there have been some crazy thrash solos in there?
That would have been rad as hell. I would have been
She
right
was
there.
So good. Did you see that guy who said the demons flying coach? That's why he has to have private jets, and he's a pastor. Yeah.
Well, go get the demons.
Jeez.
Go
Isn't
get
that
him.
your job?
Go get him. It's your job to
No,
go
we
get
put
the
the money in
demons.
we put the money in the basket every week. You're supposed to go hunt the demons.
You're supposed
right?
to invent new technology
That's
to get
how
all
this
the
works.
demons.
It's crazy. Every time you go to church,
Van
though,
Helsing.
you ever notice how
Prayers
like
casting spell. It's
they-
God blessed. Wow. Yes.
they ask
Whoa,
you
that
for
got heavy
they ask you
as
for
shit,
money
bro.
they ask you for money right before they ask you to repent, which is crazy. It's because you're literally paying for your
Yeah, well, you got to pay
yeah,
physically and spiritually.
yeah, it's a little nuts. I mean,
Hey,
obviously
taking
it's,
down
God
religions
invented
right
this
now.
thing called money. Give it to me.
we're just bashing Catholicism. It's okay.
Lee, did you see something in the chat? I can't see the chat.
Yeah, I
You gotta
did.
Read me,
Okay.
read me
Prayer.
a bedtime story.
Glowworm Hole, Judella, says, prayer is casting spells. It's God's plan to send us all to hell.
Yeah, God's plan.
Yeah.
Honestly, hell sounds pretty fucking rad.
it does. All my friends are going to be
good,
there.
All the good music's
Yeah.
down there. All the good
Yeah.
drugs are down there, and you can't
Yeah.
die of an overdose. Cha-ching, cocaine. I'm gonna try you again.
It's a party. Why do people get so upset? They're like, you don't want to go to hell. I'm like, yeah, but all my friends are going to be there. We're going to party. It's going to be great
Yeah.
forever.
If heaven
It's like, you don't know
people
me.
like the West Baptist Church people, then I don't
Yeah.
really want to be there.
They seem hateful and evil. Also, in heaven, it seems boring as heck. What do you just sit around? You drink water and like you hang out and you just pray? It sounds boring.
And I don't even know.
Oh,
I don't.
good point. Good point, Glowworm. Heaven
is
has
it?
clean bathrooms.
Mm.
Oh,
Some would
I didn't
say
think of that.
clean bathroom is heaven.
that's a little cherub.
I would imagine in hell though, you could just poop wherever you want because it would burn up, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Is that what you think about, you sick man?
that's
We were going to get scatological, and we sure did. We
yeah.
definitely.
That was the cute little
Scatological.
scat man.
Yeah, the scat man is here today.
You poop wherever you want.
We're
That's
always.
how you end a show. Lee.
That is
Now
definitely how you
that's
do.
how you end the show. That's
Well,
my
poop.
way.
Yeah. Well, we still have a little more time.
Got a couple
Yeah.
minutes. We got a couple minutes. I'm almost sweating through this
I don't want
shirt. It's pretty
I'm
nice.
just having too much
Can
fun.
you see my boob sweat?
Yeah, that's pretty
It's like
good.
a pineapple.
Yeah, looks like
My
pineapples.
boob sweat. I got
Your
under
boobs?
that under boob sweat.
I got some pit stains. We can all share our
Dave,
sweat.
show us your wetness.
I'm not even wearing a shirt. It's-
Where are you moist?
Whoa, I didn't even notice. I can't even
Yeah.
see Dave's body.
Yeah,
I
there's
just see a
floating
head
Oh man.
and a microphone.
Yeah, let's.
2 turntables and a microphone. Where's Dave at?
so stupid. Can we make that a segment though? Like,
Yeah,
I'll just. All right.
pop up.
I'll at some point during the week, I'll just like record a selfie video of me somewhere,
Where's Dave at?
and it's up to somebody to guess
To
where
find
I'm
your
at.
house.
that's pretty good.
No,
Oh.
no. Like
I can tell them where your
Environment.
house is.
maybe it's a grocery store. Maybe I
Your
don't
house is
know.
like-
I don't go anywhere because gas is too expensive.
Yeah, don't go to your house
Grocery
is like
stores are too expensive.
yeah,
that
anything
direction.
out there costs money.
I don't leave the house either because of the same reason. Everything I'm getting paid $0 and everything costs more dollars. So I don't know how this is supposed to continue to work. I'm worried about the future here. Oh boy.
Worried about the future. Taking it to the streets. I am full of
You're
piss and vinegar tonight,
sing
boys.
song.
Yeah.
You're in sing song. Roach
Yeah.
Clips is gonna
I
be.
was in 36 musicals. So
36
I'm a very-
musicals?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I was only in
What?
like 7.
There you go.
Which were name them
Together.
all in
I
alphabetical
can't
order.
even. I did so many.
Goose egg.
I know there was 36 because I've counted them before, but
Yeah.
I don't remember because of. Okay, let's face it, childhood trauma. I don't remember
Yeah.
half of my childhood, but
I choose
know
not to
that
remember
there's
mine.
evidence of 36 different
Do you
musicals.
have footage?
You've been
There has
told.
to be
I have
footage.
VHS
I've seen
tapes.
footage.
Can you,
Right.
Aristotle? Can you get that in real quick? Can you just pop that in?
No,
Yeah, let me
I'll tell you
another
what.
week and a half figuring that out.
I slayed as the dentist in Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, that's a good role. You know,
That's the one I want to see. Yep.
I was in a lot of musicals too, and here's the thing: I couldn't really dance too good at the time.
Wet tits
I've,
and pits.
I've
Sorry.
since I've since developed my dance moves, but they used to actually have to put like a little chorus line in front of me, so I would just like wave my arms around. Judella can attest to that. I couldn't do this particular tap dance step, so they had everyone in front of me do it while I looked like I was doing it. It was an illusion. It was stagecraft.
That's pretty good. Wait, what show was it?
That show was The Boyfriend, I think.
Oh my God, my first play was The Boyfriend. That's amazing.
Did you play The Boyfriend too? That was.
Oh man. No, I was 4 years old. This is actually a fun story. I traumatized a girl accidentally, but like in a fun way, not in like a bad
you
way.
know, the fun trauma.
Well, my Keaton Gross, the guy, we're going callbacks. The kid I stole the Superman toy from. He's a big part of this story, Keaton Gross. So we're 4 years old. We're little chorus boys, right? This poor girl has a solo, right? She's doing her solo. Keaton knocks my hat off. I got one of those little straw like hats. He knocks it off, so I knock his off, and we get into a fist fight on stage. These 2 4-year-olds, and the audience starts laughing.
Great.
But the girl singing the song in front of us
starts crying.
She has no idea that we're fighting, so they think, or she thinks the audience is laughing at her, and she started sobbing.
That's the fun kind of trauma.
And then literally Keaton and I were dragged off stage, and that was like intermission.
What? Wait, that was a showstopper.
That.
That's a showstopper. I'll tell you what.
We're going to recreate it on next week's episode.
We're going to recreate all that. Oh, next week's episode.
The AI.
Oh my God. Okay. You had to explain to a coworker that you couldn't remember your childhood due to trauma. It's a real thing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there are like full years of my life I don't remember.
I try not to remember. I just don't think about it as much as the present and the future. Like, I just remember being a kid being like, I got to get out of here. I got to go do some stuff. Like, it felt like
my
a drag.
brain just pressed escape, alt, delete.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Clean
but
slate.
Everything before you got. But everything before you got.
I have bits and pieces throughout. I wish it was just like a chunk, but it would be like a bit from this year, a bit from this year, a bit from this year. Basically, those surrounding the events.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you find that you rewrite stories from your childhood? Like,
well, I find
best
that
friends
all
with Mickey
of
Mouse.
my horror stories. No, I just find that all of my horror stories that I come up with, not necessarily in the shorts, but in feature-length scripts, like I just turned 2 in today because the writer strike is over and I'm hustling. But they all have the common theme of dealing with childhood trauma and the nightmares that those bring as an adult if you don't deal with them.
Yeah, it's like true horror.
Yeah.
I can imagine. Oof. True horror. What was the name of that horror movie you suggested earlier, Dave? You suggested I watch a horror movie.
Oh, man.
Was it
No
Lee's
one will
childhood?
save you.
You can't say that yet. You can't promote
yet.
struck companies.
We're not going to
he's
promote
not
it.
SAG. If we just go,
You know what? 2 out of 3 is a majority, so we probably shouldn't.
Better dream then.
Oh, it could be terrible though. 2 out of 3. Like if you had 2 out of 3, like of I don't know, only 2 out of 3 of your, say like your ventricles. I don't know.
We're 2 out of 3 beads in, is what you're saying.
Yes. Oh. Hearts. I forgot that frogs only have a 3-chambered heart. We have a 4-chambered heart. So
where's your meter at right now?
0. It's below 0. It's at 78 cents. It's at $7 a gallon right now.
Oh my God. He is on another planet.
On, guys.
The robe's coming on.
You might have watched the steady decline of the show.
Does that mean that the night is over? The robe is on?
It does. The robe has come on. You have all been fantabulous. I am going out into space currently. Dave and Lee and me wish you all the best. We love y'all for tuning in and
all of you.
hanging out, subscribing on YouTube and all of the different platforms, and please find it in your heart to go on Patreon and watch the longer version of this very show, actually, which will be up as soon as possible. So we love y'all and have a wonderful evening.
Tits out for the boys. Tits out for the boys.